Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion from May 31st through June 14th. From May 31st to June 4th, heights will build across the North Atlantic here. We will have a trough along or off the west coast, and we'll have a trough over the northeast. And we'll go through the period. You'll see the pattern what I'm talking about. You can see right here, miles of fairly good agreement. And we also have a ridge here in the center, mostly over the west central states. Now, above normal temperatures are forecast across the west central states with anomalies near 20 degrees or higher above normal. And the east will experience below normal temperatures with 5 to 10 degrees below normal. Showers and thunderstorms are forecast from the upper Mississippi Valley to the Midwest and the Mid-Atlantic. We'll take a look at that map. Let's see if I have it right here. And this will be due to a frontal boundary that'll be moving through the area. We'll take a look at it here. See it right here. And we also have an upper low that will be approaching the northwest. And that will bring also precipitation to the northwest as the low lifts into Canada. And further south, diurnal activity is expected in the central and southern Rockies, as normally does this time of year. We're going to look now at the period for May 5th to the 9th. And the flow remains generally unchanged. We still have our trough here along or off the west coast. We have our trough here over the northeast. Strong positive height anomalies here over the North Atlantic. And here's our ridge in between, 588 MDE ridge. Now, on the models are in good agreement on this. We skimmed through the models of the days. You can see very little change. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures here. And for this region, I'm forecasting anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal, and above normal temperatures forecast for this region here, with anomalies of 6 to 12 degrees above normal for precipitation. Column 4, I had to change these colors because you can't really tell the difference between the below and the above, but this is dark green, it's supposed to be, and we have above normal precipitation here. And the probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%, 45%. This is supposed to be dark brown. It looks the same, but below normal precipitation is forecast for much of this area here, with the probability of occurrence is 40%. Looking at the period for now for June 10th to the 14th. You can see that the GFS and its ensembles has a ridge down here with above normal heights across much of the east central states with a trough in the in the west. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the maps and reading other things. While the other maps keep the pattern pretty much in sync. Well, the European has a strong ridge here also above normal heights across much of the east central states. So all in all, forecast from this forecast period is below normal temperatures here, forecasted anomalies of 4 degrees below normal, and above normal temperatures forecast for the remainder of much of the remainder of the nation due to a broad ridge, with anomalies of 4 degrees above normal. Here would be 2 degrees, across here would be 4 degrees. And for precipitation, I'm calling for above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 40%. Below normal precipitation forecast for this region here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the tropics. We're going to look, let me get to the map first. Okay, this is the map. We're going to have a large gyre is forecast to develop over the North Pacific, over the Eastern Pacific Ocean by the end of the week, and this gyre will move northward towards Central America. You can see a lot of rain down here and southern Mexico during the upcoming weekend. So I'm at the weekend now, and the gyre will push abundant moisture into parts of Central America by the end of the week, and this will cause a lot of heavy rain, probably mudslides and possible flooding. And this area have to be watched for possible development as we go through the day, because sometimes these gyres do develop into a tropical system. You can see we have very heavy rain here. Take a look at most of the models. It can stay down here for a very long time. This is the GFS. Seems like it spins up a low right here by the end of next week. And then it kind of like dissipates. Oh, here it is, over the Gulf. So there's possible tropical development that happen in the Gulf like later next week. And we'll take a look at the upper level energy with the system during this period. This only goes out to about next Sunday. But you get the drift that we're forecasting something to develop. We have to keep an eye on this. Early next week with the low here, then it kind of jumps. And develops into the Gulf by about June 7th. Okay, that's the long range weather forecast discussion for May 31st through June 14th. Thanks for coming, Jim Mullins World of Weather, and have a good day.